What is up, YouTube? LazeeLlama here, and here we are back with some Clicker Heroes. And as you can see, we've made it quite the distance. Let me show you guys real quick where we're at. 30 hours in this run. I've been really slacking. It has been a decent, efficient run other than 30 hours. If I was actually playing at all yesterday, it would have made some decent progress. I did get 13 Ancient Souls on my last Ascension, which is a decent bit here. We're going to get much more this time around. I do have 9 relics done, which I think is all we're going to mess with. I've got a 5% here, which isn't really going to be efficient. I'm actually going to just claim it here, even though we're going into clicking right now. What am I doing? 2 down there. Throw in Power Surge, Lucky Strikes, and take it off Maru. Throw it down on Super Cooks. I don't think we have a ton of these. Actually, that's a decent bit, yeah. We're going to be coming up on 30k zones very, very soon. Maybe this run, a slight chance for that. I don't know, though. We also lost another Merc. It was just at one of our low levels, though. But they did die, so I have my other low level Merc going out on a quest. And yeah, that's that. We're going to go for the 26% for the 2 hours. Again, I'm keeping this. I kind of wanted to save this till I got to my highest point, but honestly, I think I'm going to try to do the Merc Ascension, even though it's actually not going to be efficient at all. It's really not. I'm probably just going to claim it now, actually, to get Arthur back out on another quest. I don't know if I mentioned this in a video previously. I think I did, about both of these, actually. We're down to only 1 life left in Catherine, and Steven has 0 lives. Like, we are falling apart, guys. I'm just worried that all 3 of these guys are going to, die right around the same time. We're going to be left with nothing. We're going to be back to the no Merc life. I haven't been in that boat where I've had 0 good Mercs in such a long time. And honestly, through my whole process, I've had pretty good Mercs. And then right now, these 3 are really good Mercs. I mean, Arthur's amazing, but he can only live for so much longer, guys. Like, it comes down to how much longer is he going to live, When's that time going to run out? And it's got to be coming to its end kind of soon. I'm not saving the fish to do anything with. Yeah, I'm just going to claim this. Just get that extra boost. Honestly, we're going to do that and just do the same thing in an hour. I'll claim it again. It'd actually be a little more than an hour. But yes, I know I've been slacking on getting out the tutorial series that I've been wanting to do, and it is started. A lot of the planning is done for it. I've kind of planned out what I'm going to be talking over about and what episodes, and again, it's not going to be necessarily 100% fluent how to go through, but they're going to be just, like I said, 1 to 5 minutes of just, that's what I'm going to aim for, of how to get through a certain part of the game, or answering a question that I'm asked all the time, or something of the sorts along that nature, because we do get that. A lot of questions a lot, and people get stuck at certain points of the game, and I'm going to be, like I said, speedrunning through it, and I'll explain this all in the first episode. Speedrunning in the fact that I'm going to actually cheat my gems in on it, so I can speed up my gameplay of it using either time lapses or Ascension. So my Ascension sheet's not going to look right compared to what you guys would have yours look like out in the series, but it's going to allow me to basically get farther in the game without actually have to play through the game again, because I refuse to play through the game from the beginning again. So if I do that, it'll help speed it up and just kind of make things come together to where I can actually make it a series. And that's the goal. Yeah, we're already slowing down on some of the bosses, but I do have a couple comments to go over. I actually have 4 today. 2 which go over a question that I asked the other day about what kind of makes you keep playing games. Not specifically Clicker Heroes, but just kind of any game, what keeps you drawn back. And our first one comes in from a name I can't say. I'm gonna go with Victor, because that's the only word of that I can pronounce. Man, I'm terrible with this. You guys know this by now. But anyways, I remember when I found Clicker Heroes with my friend of mine 2 years ago. We passed so many whole nights playing Clicker Heroes and talking. I actually did that with a friend when I found it the first time too. Me and a buddy just sat up. We were gonna be it was back when I actually streamed a lot. I'd stream whatever games I was streaming, and I'd get off and we'd go play Clicker Heroes for we were gonna say we're gonna play 10 minutes, so we'd get stuck on playing for hours, be up to 3 in the morning. Obviously, when you can make a little bit of progress, it was just fun. We'd just chat and whatnot. But anyways, continuing on. That's what kept me playing until today. My friend got bored of the game. But I'm almost at 10k. Restarted the game a couple times at 0. I kind of did the same thing. Lost so much time. I mean, I can see that for a reason for continuing Clicker Heroes. You kind of got the idea of just having a good time with your friends and, you know, buddies and whatnot. Again, I kind of mentioned that when I was talking about it too. You know, having a community or friends that play it or anything like that to kind of interact with really helps you out. Next comment we've got coming in from Enderwolf. I have a question. How do you manage to make so many videos as you have on Click Your Heroes? Honestly, it's you guys. Click Your Heroes is going to be a 10-episode mini-series way back in like the beginning of February or something, just to showcase the game, because it was a game. I was actually going through a phase where I was playing it with a friend right before that, the same buddy I was talking about, when we were just kind of messing around with it again, revisiting it, and I'm like, you know what, I'm going to make another one, start up, and I'm going to upload it to my YouTube channel, because I was messing around with things on YouTube, trying to, you know, get some ground, grab, you know, some traction. While I was messing around with some of the games I play, and I'm like, you know, let's try some Click Your Heroes, see what happens, and yeah, it became something that you guys loved. I got addicted to the game. People kept loving the game and loving the game and loving the game, and honestly, still to this day, people still love, you know, watching the playthroughs and coming back, and new people coming in, and I just get a tremendous support towards it. It's like, you know, I don't know. I really don't know how to give that other than just it seems right, you know. It goes good. I'm not bored of the game by any means. I have gotten bored of many of the idle games I played, and, you know, I let you guys know when I'm getting bored of them and whatnot, and we start trying to work through, and ultimately they come to an end. Any one I've said so far that I'm, you know, really getting bored of, except for like Cookie Clickers, which is still going, still trying to find some interest in again. But that one I'm still struggling with. You know, trying to make a good time out of it. So that one I don't know still, but yeah, as far as Click Your Heroes goes, it's just a great game. I don't know. I'm just as excited about Click Your Heroes too. So continuing on with the question, and as far as your question, what about the game, or what about, you know, basic games that makes them enjoy replaying them, is the replayability of them. Although I do lose interest in games, I binge playing Click Your Heroes. I find enjoyment playing sometimes, or something that I can come back to for a different experience each time. You can kind of do that with like Click Your Heroes, but only to an extent. I mean, you have to like veer off following things, but I think he's talking more about games in general. If you can come back in like you know, an RPG kind of game or something, you can really veer off and do something different. You know, for example, I always say one of my favorite games that I've played is Skyrim. And that's one of the key points why I enjoy Skyrim, is because you can go back and build your character 100% different than you have ever before. If you build a mage, you can go back and build some brute force tank dude, or an assassin, or, you know, an archer. Or you can build a combination of any, and you can do that a lot of like MMOs or RPGs or anything. And I definitely get that. But even if I get bored of a game, I would still come back to it eventually and have a fun time playing it after a long time. Yeah, I can get that. Any games I generally enjoyed a lot in the past, if I get bored of them, if I take a long enough break and go back, I could say the same thing and start enjoying them at that point. Moving on, we got Jose coming in with, "Hey, Lazy, when is the best way to transcend?" Currently I have 70 ancient souls, and I'm transcending every 10 ancient souls gained, but I want your opinion and see what's better to transcend. That's actually perfect. That's what I was doing. If you go back and look at my old videos, you know, back like a month or month and a half ago, that's what I was doing. I had to wait about every 10, and then I could push forward. You really can't want more than that, and if it's taking more than a whole like Ascension or two to get another ancient soul, once you start getting them, it's not really necessarily worth pushing in. I wouldn't transcend ever before 10, but you know, you could push for that 11th or 12th sometimes, but generally speaking, 10 is a solid number. All of a sudden, dude, it'll happen what happened to me, and it just changes. Like, it wasn't anything, like, slightly started changing. I think one Ascension I got like 13 without a problem, like I think the 13 pretty easy, and then all of a sudden, boom, there I am coming 18. It's like, dude, and now I'm up to, I think last one we got 22, which is a bit of a stretch push, but you know what I mean. Anyways, let's yeah, we got Junk Forge in there. Let's just do that. Let's ascend here, get things rolling. See what we can get. I didn't realize you had a fish there too. I could just click that. Let's get things going. We do got one more question to go over, a bunch for today. But I do, like I said, I have a tutorial series coming up, which I'll kind of be able to go through like early transcendences again in short clips. I mean, it's not going to show a lot of progress, and again, a lot of it's going to be skipped in an artificial progress setting. But again, that's the only way I'm doing it, and it's been asked like so many times, over a dozen times for me to do a tutorial series, and I feel I should do it. Maybe a little late to get on the ball for that, but I'm doing it. I'm in the works, so if that's something you're interested in, you know, it'll be coming. So it'll be uploaded probably quite a bit too, probably on the channel many times throughout the week. But again, it's gonna be like a minute clip, so a minute to 5 minute kind of, you know, go around on it. But you might learn some things. I may learn some things as I kind of get going and remember some of the old stuff that I haven't used in forever. Because I mean, there's early game strats and stuff that you know, change. But it'll be good to kind of have. And then, you know, if anyone's ever having a problem, you know, you can just link them to the video. That goes for anyone that pays attention to what videos I upload of it. What do we got here? Just throw those down here. Yeah, we're almost at 3K of those, which is pretty sweet. But yeah, let's get the last question real quick. Actually, no, let's go through this stuff. Assign this, and then we'll do it. And let's see how many ancient souls we're at. Yeah, 20. 20. We'll at least get a 21, and possibly, like I said, a 22, along with all this stuff we got going here. These might kind of be able to boost us up. And then tomorrow we should be transcending, as long as things, like I said, line up. Or like I should say, always say, if things line up for the day. I will be transcending tomorrow, which will leave me around the 100 hours mark that we're kind of used to me transcending around. So, but let's get all these boosted up a little bit. We've got our Solomon. Bam. There we go. Looking for Nog. Obviously Morg, which isn't an insane jump, because we got quite a bit of our ancients, or our ancient souls last Ascension. 13 in one go is just awesome. I love seeing the jumps like that just come in. I also leveled all our off Ascension stuff to 400, or off Ascension. Our skills and stuff, our off ancients is what I meant to say. I don't know what else you call those, just skill ancients, but they're not all for skills. So you got like these guys down here. Actually, I guess kind of for skills, but the extra rubies and stuff. But I got everything else up to 400, so all our ancients are at minimal of 400, which I think is a good spot. We've got you coming in at 6, you coming in at 6, and then what do we got? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we got 8. Oh. Yep, something went wrong, but it's alright. Don't really need a level you, but you're not going to cost anything. We're going 5 in Atman. And then I wanted 5 there. Cool. Not bad. Pretty good spot. We'll hang out here. Just grab these real quick. Actually, I'm going to be going away for a bit. Got Walking Dead actually coming on in a little bit. If any of you guys watched that, it's a pretty great show. The season's been off to a pretty action-packed start. But yeah, got that coming up in a bit. So people keep requesting in, by the way. You can't request into this clan. A lot of people lately actually haven't had LN in their name, so they don't. They're probably just random, you know, people. But I also missed the boss yesterday, and I want to apologize to LazeeLlama Nation. I literally got on 6 minutes after this started. I was 6 minutes late to getting the boss. I streamed last night, and it threw me off. Last night meaning Saturday night into Sunday morning. It was kind of a random stream. I did post it on Discord. I actually didn't post it on Twitter. I apologize, as well as didn't throw up a YouTube video on it because it was completely random. But yeah, for anyone who dropped by that, thank you. Stuck with me throughout that. It was a fun night. But anyways, guys, that is going to be it for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy. If so, please... Oh, wait a minute. We missed a comment. We'll hit it tomorrow. Yeah, if you guys enjoyed, please smack the like button. As always, I will catch you in the next one. Peace.